can Lytx help fleets prepare for and operate in severe weather?
Yeah, thanks, Wayne. The Lytx has been around for 25 plus years. We really started the video safety market capability set, bringing video to help drivers and fleets operate more safely. Over this time, we've really recognized this significant impact that road conditions, whether it's weather, whether it's things like construction, pedestrians, can have on a risk profile for a driver and a vehicle. We've thought about a new paradigm in how to manage risk, and that's looking at risk in a complex way, right? Not just looking that speeding is speeding and following too closely is following too closely. Depending on the road conditions, what's considered safe driving can be very different, right? Speeding in the snow is very different than speeding on a bright sunny day in dry conditions. So what we've been doing is bringing together data from both the driver's behavior as well as the environmental context to give a better sense of the risk profile. And through our technology, we can then manifest that in three different ways. One is giving the driver real-time alerting. The second is really helping that coaching of the driver and training to make sure that they know how to operate safely in these conditions. And the third is to help the company with their operations and making sure that they're sending their drivers out into a safe environment. So to do that, we've launched a capability called Dynamic Risk. We launched that several months ago, actually at the American Trucking Association meeting, and it really brings together a whole set of capabilities. Underpinning it is just a tremendous asset that we have with the time that Lytx has been in market and the great partnerships we've built with customers. We now have over 1 million vehicles on the road with Lytx technology. So with that, we have video footage of the road ahead that drivers are operating with. And so given that coverage, we see every mile of road in the US every 5 minutes. And with that, with the power of AI, we're able to detect the road conditions in real time. Is the road currently wet, snowy, low visibility? It's not good enough to know that it snowed an hour ago or what the weather report was. You want to know what your drivers are facing in real time. Based upon that set of information, we've been able to start launching a set of capabilities that we're going to be continuing to extend into this next year. We're able to bring back data from vehicles and let coaches and operators see where actions are happening and what the associated weather conditions are. We're able to give drivers a heads up when they're entering into an area where there's adverse conditions on the road, so the driver can make better decisions. We've brought our AI capabilities onto the device, so the device knows if the road is wet or snowy and can give a real-time alert to the driver to, open up the following distance, lay off the speed a little bit. We see that alerting the driver in the cab can reduce unsafe behavior by 50%. And so being able to give those nudges in real time can actually make a big impact. And then giving this data to the operations team of our customers. We've seen great examples where there was last year a customer kept 500 vehicles off the road for a few hours in the morning because they were able to see that the roads around their distribution centers were currently covered in snow. So they made the call like, let's start late, let's operate in a safe way and make sure all our deliveries get made on time. But what they were also able to do is share with their own customers who are like, hey, where are you? They were able to share the actual data with the customer to show them that they were not only keeping their own vehicles and drivers safe, but they were keeping the customer's assets safe as well and not putting them out in that risky condition. So it's a set of capabilities that are pretty new. We believe are pretty unique in the market, but give fleets the opportunity to act proactively with their operations and at the same time support their drivers make the best decisions and operate in these challenging conditions.